Majority of patients that we have had traumatic amputation, and they vary in the level of their amputation, and unfortunately none of them has a planned surgery. Majority of these surgeries occurs either on the road in case of motor vehicle accidents, or they occur late at night, after hours, in an emergency situation with the trauma management, and usually the patient that lose their leg, especially above the knee, they would have lost significant amount of blood before they are transferred to the hospital.
I'm Munjed Al Muderis. I'm a simple adult male who live in Australia, lucky to be here in this country. I was born in Iraq, in Baghdad, in 1972, in a country that has been shattered by wars.
When I landed on the explosive, all I remember is a massive bang going up in the air. I don't remember hitting the floor. I just remember being on the floor, sort of legs blown off, arm was bleeding, hit my tongue, could barely speak, and just sort of shouting. I wasn't screaming, just shouting for someone to come help me. And then when they come and they give me the morphine, they bandaged me up. The pain was just so excruciating, and the thing that was probably the worst out of everything above the pain was just the smell of burning flesh, and knowing it being my flesh. I mean, if I ever smelled it to this day, I'd probably be sick. That was worse than any pain could have been. I just kind of started fading away, sort of thing. So the pain was going, and I thought, yeah, this is my time. So I kind of said to the called like my boss in. I was just kind of thanking him, really. It sounds quite corny, sort of movie scene. I kind of thanked him for everything he'd done, and I kind of thanked my sergeant. I thought, this is my time. I'm going now. That is it.
I left Iraq to thinking that I'll go to Jordan. Jordan was not safe. I left from Jordan thinking that I will go to Malaysia to pursue my career again, and on the way I managed to meet people who had links, or they were escapees as well from Iraq, and they had connections to smugglers, and then we ended up meeting people that I could never dream of meeting, and ended up within days on a boat from Indonesia to Australia, basically. And then there was a black hole of 10 months in detention center, which is the worst thing that can ever happen to a human being in this century. I can't imagine any other place that would be worse than a detention center.
It is not important to be called an asylum seeker. What is important is that as a proud Australian, I feel that I have blood on my hand. As an Australian, I failed and I neglected to look after what happened in that asylum. I'm sorry my speech was not long, but all I can say to our politicians, you are leaders, you are in power. Please be kind to your fellow human beings. Thank you.
Hi mate, you alright?
Good, good.
Michael is a young, very motivated, very focused, excellent person who has a very positive attitude. He has all the elements of success, regardless of what you do with him. Unfortunately, he had a horrific accident, and unfortunately, he was deprived of using his legs. We felt that Michael Swain will be the best candidate to start with in the UK, and he has proven to be the best candidate.
It's mad. I'll wake up in what? In an hour? With some metal rods in the end. Mental. That's for the rest of your life. It's crazy to think that even when my leg's off, I'll have these metal. So I mean, just for other people to see that, I don't know anything about this sort of stuff, would be. They'll just see metal coming out of a leg, and then a leg on it. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? Well, first time I've seen it. It'd be pretty mental.
Okay, I found the center of the canal with this wire, and then I use a cork or apple corer type knife. You can see straight away the implant is on view. So it's inserted. It looks very clean. It seems to be solidly integrated. Is that bleeding?
I think it's all blood.
Yeah. He has very short stump on this side.
Really?
It will be good for everybody.
I'm a person who love life, who enjoy life, who appreciate every single moment. And I have a huge anger against the person who decided that the week should be 7 days. As a matter of fact, it should be at least 10 days. Because I can't fit everything in these 7 days, and it's really annoying. Technically, I love to do everything precisely the way I would want it to be done on me. But at the same time, we live only once. I don't believe in that we're gonna come back. I mean, maybe if I'm gonna come back, I will come back like a, God knows, whether I'll be back like a cockroach or a dog. But while I'm a human being and I can help, then I would utilize every single atom in me and every single piece of energy that I have to make a positive impact.
Your life's going to be wonderful, sir. Okay?
I'm sorry.
I'm not going to start crying, okay?
Just try to start crying too. Thank you.
No. These are very life-changing operations, and to be part of this process, to actually see a 24-year-old young man who was unable to walk to just be able to start walking again is certainly a very emotional experience, and you can see it on his face too. You know, the build-up that of months and months of anticipation, and he's so close, and he's doing so well.
Now we're going to put the adapters on. Okay, you might feel a little bit of jolt. Okay, and that's part of it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Adapters are in.
Just,
All done.
it's great. Brilliant.
Okay. So these are the
You
new,
just moved my legs.
these are the new adapters. Okay, they're different than Jamie's. Okay, and we'll get Jamie to have them as well. But you can see, all you need to do is just apply it, and it clicks. And then you clamp it in. And it clicks, and you just clamp it in.
Incredible. See now it starts. The journey starts. You know what I mean? Not the first one or that. The journey starts now.
My father told me something, and it always resonates in my mind, is that we all gonna leave this world, and what's left of us is one of three things: either a knowledge that people will benefit from, or a son that will remember us and will follow our legacy, or a profession or something that people will benefit from eventually. Did I repeat that? I repeat myself, didn't I?
I think it's similar, yes.
Yeah. Hang on, I forgot what my father said. I'll go back.
Quite happy there, guys. Thank you.
What? Kissing?
When I first sort of met him, I didn't know how to take him. I mean, he's a doctor, he's from a different world from me. So the first thing was, he's a very professional guy, and when he works hard. But yeah, I got to see sides of him when we've been out for meals, and he's come round, and he's got humour to him. He can have a laugh and that, and he's very caring, like you get a text and a call and that. But yeah, there's a child inside the man.
What are you doing?
Do you want to come? Do you want us to come?
Yep, let's go. Sorry.
I don't know.
No, that's... She's cute.
She's very cute.
She is very cute. What, you want her in the photo?
She wanted to be.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Sorry, can
I
we
would be
just-
honoured to stay in contact with him. He's a great inspirer. He has a positive energy, and it's a good energy to be around. And I like to be around people similar to Michael Swain, and I'm honoured to be part of his life and contributing positively